What's going on? Check out that Golden Gate Bridge. Gold almost hit $4,900 an ounce. New all-time highs at $48.91. Something like that. $4,890. Anyways, back to this shit though. Welcome back to the channel. Hit the like, subscribe button down below. Drop a comment, drop a question down below. Let me know. Is gold too expensive? But anyways, before we get started on talking about the gold price, I want to talk about contradictions people within the silver and gold community have been talking about lately. And yeah, so anyways, you hear a lot right now, right? Oh, gold is too expensive, silver is too expensive. We're all these silver channels, right, or just people who've been investing into precious metals for a while, right? They're all saying the same thing. It's too expensive, it's overpriced, but yet at the same time they're saying the shit's gonna move. So which one is it? Is it expensive, or is the shit gonna move? You know what I mean? I hear $10,000 gold, $50,000 gold, you know, $100 silver, which we're already practically there, and then you're hearing $200-300 silver, $500 silver, $1,000 silver, which sounds kind of crazy, $1,000 for an ounce, right? But due to the industrial demand, that might be a possibility. Nobody knows. No one knows. I don't know. You don't know. No one knows. And I guess where I'm going, my point where I'm going with this is that the same people that are saying that silver at $100 is too expensive are saying that silver's gonna move. Which one is it? If you believe that silver's gonna move, stop saying that silver's at $100 is too expensive, because all you're doing is demotivating people or trying to convince people not to buy into the precious metal. If you do believe, if you honestly believe it's gonna go to 500, 200, or whatever. I don't know. I don't understand that. No one seems to be talking about that in all the silver channels. How the same morons are saying, yeah, it's expensive, but yet they're giving their predictions that it's going to shoot up to 500. Knock it off, man. Knock it off with that nonsense. Either you believe it's going to move or you don't. Motherfuckers like me aren't in this because silver's going to move, or it's or gold is gonna moon, even though they're mooning, right? We're in this for the long run. We're in this. I mean, look at what happened yesterday with the Japanese market. That's why we're seeing all these crazy fluctuations in the market within the precious metals industry, or precious metals market. But yeah, knock it off with that shit. If you think it's gonna move, then stop saying it's expensive. If you think it's expensive, I understand why the same people are saying it's expensive, because they bought in at the low. I get it. They probably bought in when it was at oh, check it out. That's the Palace of Fine Arts out here in the city, San Francisco. We're commuting. You know what I mean? Here, let me give you guys a perfect. There you go. The infamous Palace of Fine Arts. Anyways, yeah, if you believe it's gonna moon, then I mean, back to the shit though, right? So I kind of do understand from the perspective, if you bought in that silver at $9, $12, $20, $30, I do kind of understand where you guys are coming from, that $100 does seem expensive. But if you go back to the ratio that we've been following along for the past 5,000 years, 6,000 years, the ratio says that silver is technically cheap. This isn't financial advice. I'm a blue collar dude. This is unprofessional, unlicensed, non-advice. I'm just a blue collar worker going into the city, going to work. See, I gotta pay attention. That's why I kind of be rambling off, yip-yapping. Gotta make sure I don't run anyone over. I don't want to pop up on Fox News like them Indian drivers that are out here wrecking shit. But anyways, back to the shit though, right? I do understand, but back to the ratio, right? Right now, where silver and gold are sitting, the ratio went up, so it went up to 52. Yesterday, it had went down to 49, the gold to silver ratio. In my opinion, like I said earlier, I'm not giving anyone financial advice. I do believe that silver is still cheap, even though it's already at I look at it like this, right? I honestly, silver is already practically at $100. Spot price is like at 93 right now, but you can't go anywhere. Only I can, because I know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that can give me some silver. But generally speaking, everyone else is out there. You can't go into any bullion shop, coin shop, and say, oh, silver's at $93. Let me get some silver for 93. That's not how it works. Obviously, you guys know how that works. But you're looking at $100 an ounce silver. Do we want to pay $100 an ounce silver? No. But you guys also have to look into all the how do I say this? All the other moving parts, all the other elements that are in motion that makes silver at this price point right now being elevated, right? And you hear these people saying, oh, it's gonna come back down to $30, $50. I wish. And these elements include, these moving parts include the Federal Reserve printing a shit ton of money, geopolitical conflict, what's been going on, massive expansion of debt, look at the U.S. debt clock. This isn't me just making shit up. All the powerful nations out there are. This dude got a bulletproof van. This van right next to me, he got a bulletproof window. Anyway, so all these elements create the perfect storm, in my opinion, for silver to keep going higher than what it is now. I believe we're in a bull market, and like I said in my previous video, these and this isn't just the U.S. government. This is just a worldwide issue where they've printed so much money. I mean, Ray Dalio. I saw a clip from Ray Dalio yesterday. It came out yesterday. That even he's worried about the fiat currencies. And this is a big hedge fund. Everyone knows who Ray Dalio is. If you don't know who he is, punch his name on Google and go look at some clips. I'm not, but yeah. Even he's worried about the fiat currencies collapsing. And you don't want to be stuck in a position where you wish, shoulda, coulda, woulda done it. You don't want to be that guy. You know, anyways, back to the shit though, right? So back to the what I was saying earlier with but yeah, anyways, that's my rant for people that are saying silver is too expensive. You know, I had someone comment saying that they missed a dip and they missed out because it's not at 100. And all I gotta say is, if you can afford a half an ounce of silver, that's better than nothing. If you could go buy an ounce of silver once a week, once a month, if that's all you can afford, then why not? What are you gonna do? Throw your money into the market? And what are you gonna do? Throw your money into the S&P 500? When you have these other assets that are performing way better? Anyways, step your game up before you fuck your name up. Gold is at almost 4,900. You guys own some gold? I own a little bit of gold. You know, I had to bought in way early, which is good, and hopefully, you know, there's some steep hills. Hopefully, what was I gonna go with this? Oh yeah, so gold's at 4,800, right? That's kind of scary. How much it jumped? You know, it was at 4,500. What was it? 4,400 like a week ago. Now it's at 4,800. It jumped up almost $400, and nobody knows. You guys. And this is another thing that I want to talk about, where nobody knows the big medias, the mainstream media. They haven't really been reporting on the precious metals. There's, you know, you see some reports on the mainstream media talking about gold and silver, but you know, they still have they still kind of like view it like a speculative asset when in reality it's not, right? But anyways, you see a few videos here and there on YouTube, but what I'm referring to, if silver and gold were at their all-time highs and it's too expensive, why the fuck isn't the majority of the population, you know, or just the majority of the people out there experiencing FOMO when it comes to shit like this? When it comes to the precious metals, like I said earlier, in my opinion, I don't think we're at the highs. This is just the beginning. Wait till people start finding out. These big hedge funds or these investors start calling their hedge funds, or they're just portfolio managers. Hey, what's up with the gold? I seen in silver, I seen that they had over 100% performance 2025. I want in. That's what I assume, you know, because people feel left out, you know, and especially when it comes to when it comes to precious metals. Of course, they're gonna feel left out because they are left out. They're left out out of the number one asset that when a collapsing currency is failing, when a fiat currency is failing, it's the number one safe haven that's going to protect your wealth, which is gold and silver. And wait till everyone gets FOMO. Wait till Fox News and MSNBC and all these media companies start reporting on gold 2-3 times a day, every day from the single week. You know, they did this for years. They do this for they've done this in the past where, oh my God, when Tesla was booming, the dot-com companies, this company, they're booming. What else? Same thing in the tech industry, the big tech giants. And the flow of capital, is just the growth of these companies, and the flow of capital is so massive that it's almost impossible to ignore. And that's where we're at right now, where you're starting to see a lot more capital flow into the precious metals, where it's almost impossible to hide. From what I think, if I'm not mistaken, as of today, January 21st, 2026, silver is up by like 15%, which is fucking crazy. Excuse my French, but that's a lot. I don't know how much gold is percentage wise. I need to look that up, but these type of gains, smart money, they're not just gonna get left out. But anyways, that's enough of rambling. Once the smart money starts finding out and they start pouring millions, hundreds of thousands of dollars into the precious metals, you thought $100 silver was expensive. And a matter of fact, I can't even believe that I'm even saying this, at $100 an ounce for silver is probably cheap compared to what I used to purchase before. But that goes to show you that that's just the value of the dollar on a quick decline. A month ago, I bought some silver or some gold. More than a month ago, I bought some gold at a decent price, and I'm looking at gold right now. I'm like, damn. Now, and anyways, yeah. Are you gonna be buying? Are you gonna be purchasing silver and gold and these new all-time highs? I probably am, most likely, just because I won't probably be buying as aggressive when it was like at what, below 90. But hopefully, we face price discovery when it comes to these precious metals, and this is just me being wishful thinking right at this point, because we don't know what's gonna happen, and hopefully we revert back to the original gold to silver ratio, which is 7 to 1, 15 to 1. It's been 7 to 15 to 1, depending on the what you're looking at. So expect, maybe, I would assume, maybe like a 15 to 1 gold to silver ratio. And yeah, anyways, that's it for me. That's it for today. Go get your money up. Go pick up some silver before it's too late. Go pick up some gold. And remember, this isn't financial advice. I'm just a blue-collar worker that has a 9 to 5, that's commuting into the city. We're already in the city. That's unprofessional and unlicensed. I'm letting you guys know straight up. And I'll leave it at that. Peace.